Hello to you. Good morning and greetings from TA, Boise, Idaho.
Say a command.
Exit. Yep, Boise, Idaho. I think you've been here before with me. Sometime in the recent past, somewhat recent past. I guess it's all kind of recent past, really. Oh, shit. So let's see here real quick what we got. We got Saturday, February 20th, 2021, 2/20/21. The current local time here in Boise is 11:08 in the a.m. We got somewhere in the neighborhood of
Take the ramp on the right to I-84 east toward Mountain Home.
somewhere.
Take the ramp on the left toward Nampa Caldwell.
Frickin' Sheila D. Wow. Of about 35, 36 degrees out here at an elevation of 2,895 feet. Give or take. There's another one of these little freaking weird
In
crossover
1/2
things
mile,
for us.
take the exit on the right to Federal Way, then take the first left.
Actually, this one, it's weird. I don't know, they're all weird. They're just weird. Like, and some of them, I don't know. These things are just weird. I don't know. Let me zoom in a little bit for you here. Okay, so this one, those cars up in front of me are on the right side of the road. They are, actually. They're on the proper side of the road. But this is still like a weird, it's kind of crossover thing, and it just makes it really odd sometimes when you pull off the freeway, the interstate, and you come up to one of these things and you're just not sure what you're gonna get, you know, whether you're gonna get just a regular old traffic light and take a left, or if you're gonna come up and come to like a traffic light that gives you a diagonal thing where you stay on the where you just like get on the wrong side of the road, go on the wrong side, the wrong direction, and then cross over on the right direction. It's just weird. I don't know. I mean, if the idea was that they were trying to make things easier for trucks, they really didn't. They just didn't. They made it more confusing, really. And the worst part of them is, I think I've mentioned this before, is when you pull up to the intersection there, and it basically arranges you so you're set diagonally kind of to stay on the left side of the road, right? To go over the overpass.
Continue on I-84.
And on some of them, it's just a yield sign. You don't even get a traffic light. You don't even, right? So you know that traffic won't be stopping for you as per a traffic light. And so it's a yield sign. Well, we can't see out this right side of our trucks. We can't see. There's no window for us to, no back window or nothing for us to look out of to make sure that it's clear for us to merge. We're solely dependent on this little 6-inch wide by 10-inch tall dependent on that to know whether we're clear to merge in or not. It just makes it really, especially if there's like a lot of traffic coming and nobody wants to pull, stop for you. It's just like, man, it's like you got to set your parking brake and get up out of the seat, look out the passenger window to see if you're ever going to be clear, and then it takes 30 seconds for you to get the truck to a point where you can actually move it again. Parking brakes the way they work, gears the way they work. It's kind of weird. But anyhow, that's neither here or there. Yes, it is a semi-sunny day out here, which is nice. Nicer than it was when we initially got up this morning by a little bit. And it's definitely nicer than it was last night when we got into the Boise area. We did not stay at the TA last night. We stayed at a rest area about 8 miles shy from the TA, which was great. I thoroughly love and enjoy and prefer rest areas over truck stops when there is the opportunity to do so. And there was quite a bit of parking when we pulled in. I think we pulled in about midnight or midnight 30 or something like that. And we crossed over the state line into Idaho, whatever time it was, with relatively dry roads when we were going up through Utah there. And then shortly after we did cross the state line, we started getting some precip, and that precip quickly turned into thick, heavy snowfall. And we went through a good bit of snowfall there. And let's see, wait a minute. That's 184. I guess we did not want 184, I don't believe. Okay, everybody's slowing down with me. That's amazing. But yeah, so we went through probably like 15 miles of some pretty heavy snowfall, and I was like, oh geez, here we go. So I opened up my weather app and check out the radar, and sure enough, it shows just this big, massive, freaking snowy, cloud going over the very route that I'm traveling at the very moment, and then it kind of gives you an actual current, with like 2 hours before that. It's like a timeline that it plays out, right? And then it gives you a forecast of about, 6 hours or something like that, in kind of a time lapse, view, and it just plays forward. And so I was watching that, and it was moving from west to east as we were going up 84, and I was like, okay, man, we're just going to be, we might be getting snowed in, but we're going to keep on rolling. It was good because it was wet snow. It was really, really wet snow. So, it's better than it was like the temperature was just like 32 degrees. So, the minute that it hits something, it kind of melts a little bit, but it was collecting. And then it broke clear again. I was like, nice, okay, well, we might have beat it, maybe. And so we had about another 20 miles of semi-dry road conditions, right? Not dry, but not necessarily, just kind of damp, I guess, right? Nothing to worry about. So we were at full speed. And then bam, we started getting hammered again. And the next section that we went through was far thicker. It was just big, massive, huge flakes of snow. Fortunately, it wasn't windy, but like I've said before, I think it's like driving through warp speed, you know, in Star Trek or something. All these like stars are just coming at you and going past you, and you know, and it did start collecting on the roads, you know, and of course I was just going, man. So I was like, all right, well, I guess we might get hammered through it, but you know, we're just gonna keep on going and see if we can get out of it. And you know, the further we went, the thicker it got, and it was starting to pile up pretty good on the roads. You know, people were slowing down, so did we, of course. And I think we went through that for about 20 or 30 miles or something like that. And what the radar images were showing me was that, and the way my route is, you know, I'm going up 84, which is a east-west designation, but we were actually traveling due north very much, and then what 84 does is it comes up to a point and then it turns actually left, like westbound, like true westbound. And so the radar imagery was showing that, and then you come into a town called Twin Peaks, and so what the imagery was showing was that that system was kind of the thickest back there on that area that was more north and south, right? And then when we took the left, the system wasn't showing anywhere towards Twin Peaks, and that's actually exactly what happens. We managed to beat the storm by just continuing to drive through it, and so that was awesome. We made our way out of it, and we got up there to the Boise area, like I said, found a rest area. It was a nice one too, really nice. Nice, you know, had warm bathrooms, which is always great, and all that, you know, warm kind of central area there. And plenty of parking available still at that time, which was good. And yeah, so there you go. Now you're up to speed here. So we have now at this point remaining 424 miles. I mean, that's a miracle. It's only taken us a week and a day. 424 miles to go out to Portland, and hopefully it will be a clear 424 miles and no incidents, no events. Nice. And that being, if that being the case, we are scheduled, or we have an ETA for somewhere around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, which is a nice reasonable hour, of course. Oh, big old water park right there, Wahoo's family fun zone, man. It did look pretty cool. Yep, so whatever, we'll just cross our fingers, we won't hold our breath. And see if we can just run straight through the rest of the way, it'd be great. Max seems to be fairly content right now, he's been able to take care of his business. Made him a nice little breakfast. There you go. Quiet dog, happy dog. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up. We got Columbia River Gorge to look forward to today, so that will be probably the most iffy section of this drive, I would imagine, that we have to get through as far as weather conditions can go. I know it was shut down just over the last week due to heavy amounts of snowfall, so hopefully it'll be open up for us today and we'll make it on time tonight and all that. So anyways, we'll see you in a bit. Hey, how's it going? Greetings to you, and good afternoon from this rest area here on I-84. Whatever it's called, I didn't catch the name. Or I probably did catch the name and I just forgot. Yeah, I-84, Oregon, westbound, and still I think like 200 and something miles from Portland. We're gonna be entering the Columbia River Gorge here pretty shortly. So Max let me know. He says, hey boss. Of course, he's actually the boss. Yeah, he is actually the boss. Not even my my employer is actually the boss. The dog is actually the boss. He says, hey, we need to get out. We need to take a rest. We need to pull off. He says, dog's like, yep. And I use Google Translator to interpret that yapping to, I need to get out of the truck, use the restroom, and play some soccer. So yeah, I translated that for me, and I says, all right, let's go ahead and do that. There's one up here. He says, oh, I know, there's one about 14 miles up here, Kel. I said, all right. So I obliged. And we are now playing soccer, so here we go. There he is. There's the boy. Yeah, he's the boss. Hey boss, can I play too? Hey boss, can I play with the ball too? We have this one also, like this oversized tennis ball that I use to distract him from the big soccer ball here. And we can kick it. There he goes. He is making fresh tracks. It's kind of cool. And I don't know, we're somewhere in the neighborhood of 35 degrees, give or take, out here. So the snow is a very wet snow. It's perfect for snowballs, actually. It's very perfect. It like turns into these nice snowballs that I can throw. And watch this. Let's see if we... Max, here. He'll go chase that snowball and he's just gonna lose it. He's like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go. Yep, so 200 some odd miles still to go. And we got a whole ton of time, I think, to get there. Told the boss the latest we'd be there would be 9 p.m. tonight. And we are back in Pacific Standard Time Zone. So our clocks are balanced. I think it's somewhere around 1 o'clock now, p.m., something like that. So we gained an hour back, so we're gonna take advantage of that extra hour and play for 20 minutes or 30 minutes here. Man, what a freaking view. I mean, come on. Can you believe this is my office? Yeah, this is my office. This is where I work. Constantly changing scenery, constantly changing view. Not only is this my office, but I work from home. Right, there's my home. There it is. Been trying to over the past few months try to come up with a name for her. You know, oh, Big Red. No, it's not gonna be Big Red. Oops, sorry, Max. Yeah, we're not gonna do Big Red. That's too cliche. You know how many truck drivers out there name their trucks Big Red or something? I've been trying to come up with a name. I don't know. I think we'll go do something Latin. You know, Rojas or something. El Rojas or El something, I don't know. But that's not it. We gotta come up with something a little bit more unique, I figure. Not unique, unique. Watch out, Max, or you'll be a eunuch. Yep. God, it's just amazing. It gets me every time just how much this dog loves being in the snow. It's just instant It's like an instantaneous, I want to play, I'm a kid, I want to play in the snow. I just want to hop around and act like an ass. Act like a goofball, because it's just deep snow. It does that to everybody though, doesn't it? I know I've said it before, but it's true. Right in the face, almost. Almost right in the face, here we go. I mean, we could make a freaking snow dog out here too. That would be pretty awesome. I wonder what he would do. Woo, that's gold. You get it? I'll just throw his towel on it. I'll take his towel out of the truck. We'll make a snow dog. I'll get his towel out of the truck and throw it on the back of that snow dog and let him just go get busy. Woo, that's gold. Yeah, that's funny right there. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mr. Bill. I'm melting. This snow dog just melting. Yeah, what a view. My goodness. It's huge. It is so big. It is grand. And we do have a little bit of sunshine poking out in spots, a little bit of blue sky here and there. But yeah, still some gray stuff here and there. But it's just beautiful. I don't know. It's hard to find the words sometimes. I do. I love this section of 84. We passed up a rest area about 40 miles back, something like that, which was a rest area that we had stopped at in the past, maybe a couple months ago, month and a half ago, when Max was still just a tiny little guy, and we spent the night over there. And I remember you know, it was really dark when we got there, so we couldn't really see too well, but got up in the morning and it was nice and early, and got him out to, you know, walk him around and stuff. And there was this girl, this other truck driver, and she had 2 dogs, one of which was a healer, and she was out there throwing the frisbee for him. Yeah, she had like a ball and a frisbee. And so I let Max, you know, we let them kind of touch noses there for a minute. But Max was so small, it wasn't like I could take him off the leash and let him play, because they were just, you know, he just get run over by him. So, but yeah, that one was back there about 40 miles or 50 miles back, and I passed it up, and I was passing it up like, man, I don't know, should we stop? Nah, we'll just keep going, we'll find another one. And so we did. We found this one. And the other one's a little bit more secluded off the interstate. Like, the interstate's just right here, right? Like, you see that truck going by, that's the interstate. The other one's kind of offset a little bit more, so it's not like so, you know, imposing. But this one's cool too. So anyhow, wrap for now. We'll see you in a bit. This is where he just becomes a total ham. Max, no. They'll just sit there and wait for me to catch up. Oh boy. It's good. This should wear them out a little bit. I just walk back and forth, just pace back and forth between picnic tables here. And he'll just do that the whole time. He'll just go up ahead of me. They'll just be all rambunctiously running around circles, then go somewhere up ahead of me and wait. Max, no. Well, no, I said it. He won't. Okay, see ya. All right, well, hey there, welcome back. And greetings from the Columbia River Gorge, I-80 westbound, going past Miller Island. We are officially within the territory known as the Dalles now, and got about 100 miles left out to our destination in Portland. A good amount of which will be going through the gorge here. So what I'm thinking I'll go ahead and do is start a hyperdrive segment and see how far we can make that last. So before we begin, we'll go ahead and check in real quick. We got Saturday, February, slow down, Gal. Saturday, February 20th, 2021. The current local time here is 5:21 exactly in the PM. Nice and warm out here. 46 degrees, gotta love it. And despite the fact that we are going along this gorge, Columbia River, which does empty into the Pacific, it's telling us we're at an elevation of 185 feet, which is interesting. We're only about 10 or 15 feet above the actual surface level of the river water there on the surface. Yeah, so be it. Who am I to question it? So with that, we'll go ahead and let this here hyperdrive begin. So I hope you enjoy it. We'll see you somewhere down the road here. Welcome to Portland. Piece of cake.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right on North Going Straight.
Yeah, okay. 2.3 miles. Good.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on North Going Straight. Then take the first right. Turn right on North Going Straight. Then turn left.
North Going Street. Huh. Going as in like we're going to North Going Street. Or something.
Turn right on North Going Straight. Then turn left.
Where at? Is this it? No, that's not it yet. Okay, let me see if I can find my damn gears.
Turn right on
here we
North
go.
Going Straight. Then take the first right.
Alright.
Turn right on North Going Straight. Then turn right.
Okay. Whatever you say. Max just ripped
Turn
one.
right
Something
on North
fierce.
Going Straight. North Going Straight.
Actually, one. Nothing. He's just ripped about 5 in a row. Something extremely fierce. And he came up just prior to the first one to me and started licking my arm and my hand, which means it's just always really bad timing. Like, I mean, not always. Sometimes the timing isn't so bad, but a lot of the times
Turn
the timing
right
is
on
just
North
really
Going
bad.
Straight.
And
In 1 mile, turn left on North Commerce Street.
in this case, the timing is, could be better. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to veer to the right here or if I'm supposed to go straight through here. Chanel, okay, straight ahead. Or channel. Chanel or channel? I'm going to go with channel. Yep, his timing could be better on this one.
In 1 mile, turn left on North Commerce Street.
It's like right as we're getting into the Portland area, it's like ripping them and licking my arm, and he's like, dude, I really need to get out. I'm like, yeah, I need you to get out. Roll down the windows. He's percolating. You gotta go, boss. Like I said, he's the boss. For the most part. At least when he's got to do number 2, he can be fairly patient with it. He can hold out for a little while. Oh, he's up on my lap again. Licking away at my arm again. Of course, he's like, patient, nothing. I really seriously need to take
In
care of this.
1/4 mile, turn left on
like
North Commerce Street. Then turn left on North Commerce Street. Then take the first
I'm
left.
about to give birth to a monster. Yeah. But when he's got to go pee, you can just forget about it. It's just all. Yeah, I mean, we're all like that, though. You know, you gotta go pee, especially on bumpy roads. Man, it can be hell. It can be torture. You know?
Turn left on North Commerce Street. Then turn left.
It really can be.
Turn left on North Commerce Street. Then take the first left.
When you gotta pee. Boy.
Turn left on North Channel Avenue. Turn left at the stop sign.
Speaking of gross. Oh boy, yes. Now his head is just resting on my leg, on my thigh. Well, the location where we're coming into here is it's a drop yard. So should be a fairly good opportunity for him to get out to deal with whatever he's got to deal with once we get checked in. So like, well, you gotta check in. Alright, let's see here. We're coming up on it, I think, right here. Drop lot. There we go. This is the one we want. Alright, we have arrived. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, well, that was easy and painless. Just checked in real quick, and we'll just go ahead and come on down here and drop our trailer right here next to the fence line. And so we are. Yep. Gotta admit, it's going to be, as it always is, kind of a nice feeling to get this heavily loaded trailer off the back of the truck. Short-lived though it may be. It's like one of those things when you're doing the Amazon loads, you know, and you do all this hook and drop. Sometimes you know you got a deadhead bobtail, you know, 100 miles or a couple hundred miles or something like that. And it's just kind of cool sometimes just to be bobtail light. Is you just rip up all the hills and stuff like that, passing everybody and all that. But then again, on the other side of that coin, it can be a very bumpy ride. It makes for a very, very bumpy ride. So anyhow, let me go drop off this trailer and be back in a sec here.
Arriving at 5001 North Channel Avenue on the right.
Sheila V, or yeah, we done did that already. Thank you. I appreciate it. There we go. All right. Okay, we're done. It's a wrap. We have delivered. It only took a week and a day. Well, I guess actually, you know, Saturday morning to Saturday night, we got it done. The truck finally made it. The boss sent me a message like, "You made it." I'm like, "Yeah, the truck made it." Of course I made it. So anyways, yes, it's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the hyperdrive, and boy, let's put this one behind us. I do hope you are all doing very well. I truly do. And we will
In
see
1/4 mile, take the ramp
Take
on
care.
the right to Greeley Avenue southbound.
See ya.